Hey YouTube, it's Arwen of Tarot by Arwen, catching up on my YouTube Pagan challenge. I'm doing week 12, although this is probably week 20 something. Bear with me. So, the question was, what does this time of the year mean to you? The question would have been happening at Ostara, or spring equinox, and Ostara is a time of balance for me. It's the opposite of fall or Maven. So it's very balanced, is the best word I can have. Now, in the Wiccan year, there are cross quarters and quarters. You have the seasonal, what I call the seasonals, and that's Yule, midwinter, Litha, midsummer, Ostara, spring, and Maven is fall. So let's talk about Ostara. Ostara to me is bunnies, it's burgeoning bellies, eggs, fertility. Now, I don't mean go out and get knocked up. Not what I'm saying. But think about new projects. Think about things to begin again and to freshen up. Spring cleaning. I'm in the Western Hemisphere, so that's where I'm coming from. But spring cleaning is a big deal for a reason. You're knocking out the cobwebs. You're knocking out all the dirt and gunk that's cluttered up your life. So there's a lot of that going on. I apologize. I've got a cough drop. If you watch week 11 right before this one, you saw me coughing my brains out. I want to talk to you about something I did for Ostara that really meant a lot to me. Now, something some people do is start seed at Imbolc. And then at Ostara, you want to weed, you want to plant. Plant is an iffy thing if you're in a agricultural zone like I am. I mean, even now, May 1st, it's 44 degrees is the high today. So you got to kind of figure out where you are. Of course, I live in a high altitude. I'm in New Mexico. Not now. I'm actually on the road right now, which is why the background looks a little different. But the whole idea of planting at Imbolc, now is the time you start choosing the strong ones, right? You have to weed out, you have to winnow out, you have to thin out your seedlings. Because if you don't, they're not going to have a chance to grow because they're all competing for the same stuff. So you've got to pull some out. It's the game of life, right? It's a good time for you to look at your life and see what needs thinning out. What do you have too much of? And that goes right in with the spring cleaning. If you go into your closet and get rid of what you don't need. So that's kind of how I look at Ostara. A really fun thing that I did with a group at Ostara one year, we all had hard-boiled eggs. And we took wax crayons, just clear or white, and drew on our eggs. Now, we weren't drawing to be decorative. We were drawing to be spell working. I remember I did one for prosperity. I did dollar signs. I did rich, money, all sorts of stuff on this egg. And then what we did is we dyed the eggs and we put them unseen in a basket. And during the ritual that we did, we blessed this egg basket. We passed it around. We did energy work. We sent energy around the circle and into the egg basket. It was really fabulous. I wish I could have been there. And we blessed this. We blessed the eggs with energy to fruition, right? Because we didn't know what everybody put on their eggs, so we couldn't say everybody gets abundance. But the energy to be fruitful, the energy to burgeon, the energy to bloom and blossom. And then we all drew eggs. Now, the thing was, you're supposed to see your egg, think about what your egg is and then eat your egg. You're ingesting the magic. And it was a great, great ritual. It worked. I can't talk about the egg I got, but it did work for me personally. So Ostara, and you'll hear it pronounced a lot of different ways. Ostara, Ostara. I've always called it Ostara. If I'm wrong, so be it. It's definitely a time of the year we're clearing out and getting ready for new growth. So that's my answer to what does this time of the year mean to you, had I actually been doing it during week 12. I'm Arwen of Tarot by Arwen, and this has been my response to the YouTube Pagan Challenge by Sea Priestess. Thanks, Annika. I appreciate it. Seek joy, y'all. Pass it on.